Did you think the West Coast versus East Coast rap rivalry was over? Think again. The lyrical battlefield has been revitalized, with two notable West Coast artists, Daylyt and Reason, launching their most intense assaults yet, aimed squarely at Brooklyn's Joey Bada. There are no limits, no respect shown, just raw, unfiltered lyrics that hit hard at Joey's reputation and legacy. If you've been overlooking this feud, it's time to take notice. The West is back and serious about it. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. This all began earlier this year when Joey dropped The Ruler's Back, a track that took jabs at West Coast icons and declared the East as the rightful ruler. From the outset, his mentions of real lyricism and digs at coast-to-coast attitudes ignited the kind of territorial pride that fuels rap culture. However, Joey might have misjudged the fierceness of the current West Coast scene. Enter Daylyt, the esteemed battle rapper known for his one-on-one lyrical duels in the underground. With his unpredictable style and sharp punchlines, Daylyt has never backed down from a challenge. So when Joey proclaimed East Coast supremacy, Daylyt fired back with HIYU, a fierce response that reminded everyone why he's feared in battle rap. In that initial reply, Daylyt demonstrated his ability to match Joey's technical skill while also humiliating him with clever wordplay. But Joey wasn't deterred. He countered just days later with Sorry Not Sorry, maintaining his confidence and reinforcing the notion that the East is the heart of hip-hop authenticity. Their exchange became a trending topic on hip-hop Twitter, drawing in other voices eager to weigh in. The stage was set for a multi-artist lyrical showdown. Next up was Ray Vaughn, whose tracks Crash Out Heritage and Impossible Patty dismantled Joey's flow and identity, ridiculing his background and questioning his claims of street credibility. Over classic boom-bap beats, Ray Vaughn's tone was both sarcastic and menacing, highlighting the absurdity of Joey's highbrow image when contrasted with the harsh realities of true West Coast life. CJ Fly from Pro Era also chimed in with a freestyle that balanced respect for Joey's roots with criticism of his current persona. Even AZ Chike, the rising Los Angeles battle rapper, released a quick response track suggesting that Joey had opened the floodgates for a full-scale coast-to-coast lyrical battle. In the midst of the chaos, Daylyt made his comeback with WRD2 Mimva, which stands for Word to My Imagined Mother Vibe Again. The title is as cryptic as Daylyt himself, but once the track starts, it becomes clear that every line is aimed at dismantling Joey's entire image. The song begins with a sample of Drake building anticipation. I'm sure everybody's excited to see what Daylyt's going to be. This sets the tone. This isn't merely a diss track, it's a performance designed to capture attention and undermine confidence. Daylyt enters with fierce energy, skipping any niceties and going straight for Joey's persona, branding him a badass kid who doesn't deserve that label. His metaphor is harsh. He compares Joey to a cartoon sidekick, highlighting the flaws in his tough guy facade. By referencing the Mario Brothers and calling his style cheesy, Daylyt diminishes any seriousness Joey might try to project, portraying him as a caricature. He cleverly twists Joey's nickname into a jab. Okay, Joe, I'm on my J.O. easy. This is a classic battle rap move, turning the opponent's name against them. However, Daylyt doesn't stop at clever wordplay. He digs deeper into Joey's career, questioning his accomplishments. He states, a reply from Ken? Oh, I doubt, Mark, you couldn't kill Kenny with South Park. Here, Daylyt references Kenny from South Park, using it as a pop culture nod and a pun on Kendrick, implying that even Kendrick Lamar wouldn't be able to help Joey withstand this attack. This line resonates not just for its wordplay, but also because it casts doubt on Joey's connections and the support he can expect from his label mates. As the beat shifts to a reworked Javi Baby instrumental, Daylyt's aggression intensifies. He frames the conflict as more than just a rap battle, declaring, "The issue is, didn't tell you it's two boogeymans," invoking imagery from Death Row's The Chronic and suggesting that Joey is facing threats he doesn't fully understand or control. He reminds listeners of the Big Three, Snoop, Dre, and Tupac, implying that he is part of that legendary lineage of West Coast icons. He then delivers a powerful line. Play for you kids crew, / sacrifice you big goof, / if the world knew what niggas knew about you, they would jump off a bridge too. It's dark, personal, and chilling, Daylyt implies that Joey's reputation is so damaged that people would rather take extreme actions than live with it. That final line serves not only as an insult, but as a serious indictment. Meanwhile, Reason, the former TD artist from Carson, was gearing up to respond. In contrast to Daylyt, known for his theatrical style, Reason excels in his clear delivery and lyrical skill. When Joey dropped the finals, subtly taking a shot at him, an insult masked within more overt criticisms, Reason seized the moment. He countered with the dead apple, a two-part reply aimed at undermining Joey's credibility and questioning his motives. In the first segment of The Dead Apple, Reason challenges Joey's authenticity as a lyricist. Set against a haunting piano backdrop, he dismantles Joey's assertions of being the voice of truth for the new generation. Reason accuses Joey of mimicking structures, recycling tired metaphors, and appealing to critics rather than confronting real issues. With lines like, "Your cipher froze at /I bring heat without a coat," he claims that Joey wouldn't hold his own in a genuine rap battle. He portrays Joey as someone who has studied rap theoretically rather than lived it, more comfortable in a press room than on the streets. The beat then transitions to New York Crash, which samples Ja Rule's famous anthem about the city. Here, Reason boldly disrespects Joey's hometown, a risky move given New York's esteemed status in hip-hop culture, but he executes it skillfully. He raps, "The shot ain't direct enough, the fuck you mention me? I'm with the drama," vividly describing a burning Manhattan, collapsing bridges, and a city crumbling under its own arrogance. It's cinematic, violent, and metaphorical all at once. He positions himself as the disruptor, ready to challenge the East Coast giant. And the punchline, "We ain't Goodfellas, I'll Joe Pesci," is a nod to film enthusiasts and a striking threat that feels almost real. Now, imagine these two tracks, Daylyt's wild attack and Reason's precise strike, being released just days apart. The atmosphere is charged. Social media explodes. Fans and critics debate which West Coast artist delivered a stronger blow. Hip-hop forums buzz with countdowns of the best lines, YouTube comment sections overflow with GIFs and memes, and every DJ from LA to Brooklyn is playing these tracks back-to-back. But what does this mean for Joey Bada? He's not just facing one opponent or a simple exchange. He's under the scrutiny of two distinct talents, the chaotic battle rap anarchist and the meticulous lyricist who carefully crafts each line. Each track showcases their strengths, Daylyt's raw intensity and unpredictability, and Reason's calculated artistry and thematic depth. Together, they've put Joey's technical skills, street credibility, hometown pride, and even the loyalty of his collaborators to the test. At first, this conflict might seem like just another example of the ongoing diss track cycle in rap. However, a closer examination reveals a larger issue, the shifting balance of influence between the East and West Coasts in hip-hop. Joey has established himself as a proponent of boom-bap revivalism, linking traditional styles with a modern audience. By targeting the West Coast, he may have unintentionally raised questions about his authenticity. Daylyt and Reason represent two facets of contemporary California rap, the underground battle scene that values fierce competition and the conscious rap movement that combines street narratives with introspective themes. Their collaboration in this response signifies a collective effort to challenge any perception that the West Coast lacks lyrical substance. What's next? Joey's team must respond, but it shouldn't be the typical route. Another solo track might seem too predictable. He could enlist big names like Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole for a collaborative response, though that could drag them into a conflict they didn't start. Alternatively, Joey might choose a different path, releasing a peace-themed track or a documentary-style video that portrays him as the bigger artist willing to bridge the gap. Both options come with risks. A weak response could reinforce the notion that he's outmatched, while a passive approach might dampen his momentum and fan enthusiasm. Conversely, Daylyt and Reason cannot afford to rest on their laurels. History shows that rap battles are long-term engagements, not quick fights. Joey could retaliate strongly, so the West Coast duo must be ready with new material. Expect sequels. Daylyt might release an extended version of WRD2 Mimba featuring other battle rap legends, while Reason could respond to Joey's next single after New York Crash. The strategic game continues. One thing is certain. This feud has reignited conversations about regional pride, lyrical authenticity, and the importance of raw competition in hip-hop. It serves as a reminder that while streaming numbers and viral trends often dominate the spotlight, rap fundamentally remains an art of battle, where words are weapons and reputation is built line by line. So where do you stand? Are you supporting Team East, hoping for Joey's comeback? Or have you sided with the West, cheering for Daylyt's wild energy and Reason's strategic moves? Regardless of your choice, prepare yourself. This journey is far from over, and the upcoming chapters promise even more intensity, drama, and lyrical conflict. The West Coast has made its voice heard. Now it's time for the rest of the world to take notice. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.